Welcome back to Local Garden Queens. It's the last few days of February. The sun is getting stronger now. Today's actually a fairly mild day for the time of year. It's almost 50 degrees out. It's been raining all morning. The snow that we had for January into February, it was a snowpack for about a month. Everything was under the snow. It's been years since we've had that. All the snow has melted finally. Things are warming up, or soon to be warming up anyway, as March is coming in. And let me show you around the garden. I haven't done anything since December in here. I haven't picked anything. The Bok Choy, if you've seen the last videos, I haven't touched it, even though I said I would, but I haven't touched the beets, I haven't touched the radishes, I haven't touched the Bok Choy. So let's see how everything fared throughout the winter. Again, let me just remind you that we did have a snowpack for about a month. We had a few storms. One of the storms put down about a foot. Let me start walking through the garden and show you. Some of the bamboo here cracked because it was a heavy wet snow, as we usually get here, and it got stuck on top here. It didn't all fall through the 1-inch diameter openings through the chicken wire, and it just piled up and cracked that bamboo. So let's take a tour. Let's start here in the front, as I usually do. So you can see the Bok Choy. It's actually looking pretty healthy. It survived. I'm very surprised. Of course, some of them did die, but I'm very surprised that some did survive. You can also see right here is the radish. That's doing fairly well also. A lot of other little seedlings coming up. I will have to get rid of that and work the soil a little bit to get it ready for planting for the cool season crops. But again, a lot of these things survived. The cool season crops survived under the snow. You could see some carrot leaves. They're kind of reddish here, but as others, they're looking more healthy. Let's take a look in the back. Again, Bok Choy. Broken bamboo. I'll have to repair this because the squirrels will get in here. Okay. This looks like a radish here. And yeah, now this Bok Choy doesn't look like it's going to be very edible since it is bolting going to seed. Obviously, it's been under a lot of stress. I don't think I'm going to harvest it, but it's just very exciting to see that it survived. And it's looking fairly healthy. So this area here, I think I'm going to have to put down a little bit more soil or just dig up some mounds. It seems like this area gets fairly wet. So I'll have to figure something out with here. I'm thinking I'll probably plant the sugar snap peas in this area for the cool weather season, because I can just put down some chicken wire on the ground, and the sugar snaps, they don't need much of a opening, or they can easily handle the chicken wire. Their base is very thin, so it can go right through the chicken wire and do well. And of course, I'm putting down chicken wire because of the squirrels, because they will dig up every single seedling. So this bed here, again, a lot of weed seeds. I'm gonna have to work that out. And of course, the Bok Choy. In this bed, we have kale. This is year 3, I think, for the kale. I was hoping some spinach will come up here because I did plant it twice last season, hoping it'll come up. Never came up. Still don't know why. Well, I don't know. Maybe it will happen one day. Somehow. Or probably not. Here's some green onion here that survived the snowfall and the winter. It's shooting up new green growth. So let me take a step back here around the herb garden. So nothing too much was done here. The remnants of the fennel is still here. You still see some seeds that are left over. And the currant bush, it's full of buds. Just getting ready. Soon it will open up, make flowers, and there's going to be some currants, most likely. So that's the garden. I haven't done anything to it yet. Some flooding here. As always, this is normal whenever we get a lot of rain. Of course, the melted snowfall, and it's been raining since last night into the morning. That happens every time we get a lot of rain. So I have some plans this year. Nothing new except for this area that I acquired late in the season. I just wanted to show that I was very amazed to see how these cool weather crops survived under the snow. Very interesting. I didn't think they were going to be so tolerant of the snow and the cold temperatures, but they are. So as always, like, share, subscribe, leave comments, and I'll be seeing you guys in the coming weeks.